Our old pal Jason Ellis is in studio. What's going on, man?
Man, I thought that commercial came from your soul. I didn't know that you read that.
No, I didn't read that.
Still got a rose going. That guy's an innovator, right?
That's right. I mean, it's 2 colors. It's 3 colors. Look at all these colors.
3.
Look at
Oh,
all those colors.
Man, I don't. Wow, that is stunning.
See?
Yeah.
See? Are you in a relationship right now, or are you single? That's
why.
why.
Are you hitting on me? I'm not gay anymore, dude. Stop it.
Come on, you're still a little, right?
No, I'm not.
Not at all.
No.
When did that disappoint people?
Gay people, yeah.
I would imagine.
They loved me.
They were so bummed
The
out.
straights not as welcoming when you come back. I got to tell you, Sam.
Right. Yeah, that is the thing. There are a lot of women who are like, once you've gone down that road.
Nah, chicks don't mind it.
Okay.
But dudes, which is weird because I don't want to date you, dude.
Right.
But
and you never did.
No, they don't want to be my friend anymore. You know, because I've got the gay, and you can't get it off.
So they won't be your friend anymore, even though you're not gay anymore.
It's a weird thing. Both sides are perplexed.
Yeah, yeah.
Gay guys are like, you down? I'm like, nah, not at all. I'm like, not fully, not at all. And they're like, how's that possible? I'm like, I don't want to be insulting, but you guys are gross, and I'm an addict,
Right?
You know, so it's like, look, I try to explain it. It's like you get into drugs, and then you start becoming a junkie, and then you start doing any drug you can get your hands on. Well, that's how I was with sex. You know, I try to have sex like 6 or 7 times a day, and girls, that's a lot of talking. You know, and if I'm trying to jizz like 7 times a day, I ain't got 7 dinner dates. Like, dudes don't need dinner, man. They're just like jizz on me. So I did, and now that I'm sober, and I became celibate for a while, and I was like, ooh, yeah, that's a problem, because I immediately wanted to do drugs again.
When you were
sober, when I stopped having sex.
Oh, so you realized that you were having so much sex to make up for the drugs, and that you weren't really recovered
at one point
at all.
It just became everything, dude. Like, I just stay high and have sex all the time. Jesus. And hurt the people I care about, because it's like I loved my wife, but she can't take that amount of sex, so I would just jizz on a couple of dudes to fill the time, and
which is a bummer for her.
Yeah. She left. She's happy. I mean,
it was at the time. Now she's happy.
Yeah, because I'm not there.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, but when I got sober, I was like, oh wow, I'm not even gay at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
because you were like, no, I'm very much.
I was thinking maybe because gays, not I don't want to say all gays. A lot of gays are into doing it all the time,
right?
And into like the poly life, and because they can't stop coming on stuff,
right?
And I was like, yeah, that's me. And then when I got sober, because that's the one I went into it all. I had a polyamorous life. I did all of it, and I was like, and I'm gonna make some people mad, but poly is you're too scared to settle down with one person.
That's what it is, right?
You're a whore. It's really, but I could be wrong. There may be some poly people out there that are doing great, but that's just my experience. So I got out of that. Yeah. And I was like, I want to have a monogamous relationship. And I was like, you're on the internet everywhere talking about coming on everybody. You're not an interesting person to have a monogamous relationship. If you had a brain, you'd be like, no, hell no with you. So I had to do a stint where I didn't do anything.
How long were you celibate for?
Like 2 months.
I mean, that's 3. A lot. I mean, to go from, first of all.
I went on dates
but
after 2 months and didn't bone them.
Which is unheard of for you.
Wow, it's really relaxing.
I mean, yeah, there's no pressure.
I was like, bye. After dinner, bye. And I was like, like, what are you doing? I'd be like this, and when I've said this and I've said that, and I'm like, you can take that or leave it. Doesn't matter to me.
Right.
And then
there's no end game here. This isn't like
So it was crazy. It made me realize how many times I show off for no reason. Because to me, everybody could be a potential jizz.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
100%.
Watch what you say, because that person could be a potential candidate later on down the road, and you don't want to say anything wrong to blow that.
If you say something and they're like, well, that guy's never going to get a jizz from me.
Yeah, even like people's mums and stuff. I'd be like, don't, be nice. You never know.
So when you have friends and they're thinking back now, oh, Jason was always really nice to my mom. Oh, no.
Yeah, I wanted to jizz on him for sure.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Sorry, Dad. I don't care.
That's terrible. At that point, you didn't care at all.
No, at all. Yeah, no. Some people that I've jizzed on, Sam. Oh.
What, 6 or 7 times a day is insane. I don't even think I could produce enough fluid.
Dude, you know, at the time, I remember thinking, okay, it's a little above average, but it's not crazy.
It's
I really
insane.
do. I'm not. I know now, but at the time, I'm just being honest. Like, because I look back at it now, that's the other thing. Being sober, my brain works in a way where I've never had it work like that, where I remember things now. And I've been knocked out like 30 times. You're supposed to be dumb as a bag of rocks by now, but I've never been smarter because I'm sure I've got CTE, but because I'm sober, my brain fires off in ways that I don't recall it ever being this good. You know,
You must feel like a superhero.
a little bit. I mean, I read.
That's sick.
Yeah, I couldn't do that at all.
What are you reading?
Just anything I want.
And it's just there. I can
I'm
understand
like,
the
I know
words.
that word.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how long did it take you to be like okay with have, because in order to read, you have to be okay with like quiet, solitude, extended periods of time.
Oh yeah.
Addicts aren't usually good with that.
No, that was the hardest part because once I got sober, you know, it was the last things I had left was kratom and weed. And when I got off the kratom, that was really hard. Like, that was embarrassing because I'm too old to be an addict. And I was like, you're a junkie, dude.
Right.
It's 36 days it took me to feel normal.
Wow.
Yeah, the first 4 days was embarrassing.
Hell.
I had like a seizure of sorts.
Like withdrawal symptoms.
Yeah, freezing cold, sweating for 4 days, couldn't eat.
Did it make you feel like, did it make you feel weak? Like, meaning mentally, like,
Yeah.
this shouldn't be
I
happening
couldn't
to me?
talk to people because I would be such an emotional basket case. I could flip out. So I just stayed away from everybody.
Wow.
Until I got calm, started to feel a little bit by myself, went to meetings, got a sponsor. It really saved me because I probably wouldn't have gone for weed,
Sure.
you know?
Sure.
But when I went, you know, then I was like, quit the weed. And then I was like, okay, you really just, you know, because I can't drink because it'll probably kill me. So I just smoke weed more than anybody I've ever met. So I was trying to do it as hard as you could possibly do weed.
Which is weird because usually you do things low key. You usually don't just take everything that you do
I
and
see
do
where
it
you're
to
coming there. Yeah, that's fair. But then I went to sex and love addiction as well, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Not
I
that
got
one
that
too.
as well. Like, man, give me a break. How many addictive things do you have? But then I had a girlfriend and we broke up and I didn't cheat on her. And it was just like, this is not going to work out.
But you never cheated.
I'm not in trouble. Yeah, we're friends.
Because you didn't
Never happened
destroy
before.
her trust.
Mhm.
You didn't
I
completely...
didn't ruin her life.
Wow.
All this stuff that I've never experienced.
Which has got to be wild because even though you're broken up, you kind of feel great
yeah,
in a way, right?
yeah, people are like, you okay? And I'm like, I've never been better.
Yeah.
And it's very confusing.
She's still going to have a healthy life.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to do with bad stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
When she gets into her next relationship, she's not going to be saying, I don't even want to talk about what was
Yeah,
happening
no,
before.
she can totally talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still friends.
Wow.
Never been friends with anybody that I've slept with.
Right. And you slept with so many people.
Thanks, Sam.
And so
Yes,
many
no.
enemies.
Yeah, no, yep. I got to watch my back, man. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
way less paranoid now, too, because I'm like, why? And because I've made an amends to all the other people as well.
Yeah.
My baby mama, everybody.
That's great.
Yeah, my kids have never been happier with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're in a really great place right now.
Yeah, I know.
That's awesome.
I was just telling Jim, I was like, all the things that happened, like getting fired from here, that was tough.
Yeah.
Not being a rich guy anymore. I was like, oh no, you know, and I had an ego with it and I got stripped down. I was like, you're not what you thought you were, dude. And then I got divorced and I was like, that was the woman for me. And I was like, you're completely alone. You know, you have nothing. And I was like, I got to rebuild, start all over and assess myself sober. And it was terrifying because I realized that pretty much everything, the reason I'm in this situation is completely my fault.
Sure.
And I was like, I want to kill myself.
Right.
Like, I don't want to face it.
Right.
But I just stayed with it and just kept dealing with it. I have like an analogy. It's like going into a cave, deeper and deeper. It gets darker and darker. When you get to the bottom, you can't see your hand in front of your face. You get real scared. And if you smoke weed or you drink or you have sex, it kind of pulls you out a little bit. But I just stayed in there. And then my eyes adjusted and I was like, wait, you're running, you don't even know what you're running from. And now you know.
Like there's no
It wasn't
monsters
that
in
bad.
this cave.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad to begin with. So now there was a time there where I was like, if you smoke weed in front of me, I'm like, oh man, that looks good. Or, some, like, I love whores, too. Like,
Whores.
Yeah, like, if you're a girl with, like, face tattoos, you're my ticket. You know what I mean? I'm like, hell yeah, we're going to get along. Now, I'm more like, oh, what happened to you? You know?
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah, I know how I got this way.
yeah,
How'd you get that way?
no, because I'm right. I'm usually right.
Right.
Like, if you do have too many tattoos, I'm like, something happened.
Something happened.
Yeah, and you haven't dealt with it. Yeah, you do need to talk about it. Like, do you want to talk to me?
Right.
I'm not coming on you, but you should talk to me about it if you want to.
And that's the other thing. You could talk to people about their problems without the end game being jizz.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I might just be doing this person a service.
So much easier to exist.
World. I was watching your podcast with Matan.
Oh, yeah, he's annoying.
You think so?
Yeah.
I loved it because, like, Matan lives this
bullshit life.
So
he's not real.
He was in your house.
Obviously, you're a smart guy.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
some people
I was
are
actually just having a conversation with our intern Danielle about how it's all fake. Like everything that you see it's all fake.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everything's fake.
I hate you.
Damn.
That's right. This interaction right here, fake.
Yeah.
No, but Matan does a good job with it.
Yeah. You know what's? He cracked because me and Tully were wrecking him,
Mm-hmm.
and he cracked. And then he made us cut that bit out.
Really?
Yeah, and I was so dark on it because I'm like, I look good in this bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I broke you.
Right.
My son likes him, and I'm like, I broke that bitch. Like, you know what I mean?
You told your son?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah.
He's like, why isn't it in the show? And I was like, because he made me take it out.
That's right. But now you're on this show being like, it was in the show.
Yeah, well, because fuck that kid, man. He was nice to my dogs.
He was?
Yeah, he was he was a good kid.
And when he was not on camera,
He was good.
but was he still kind of in character?
Nah, I mean,
Not as much.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a full put on.
Sure.
It's like if I started coming in going, oh mate, I grew up with kangaroo. My mum's a kangaroo. You know what I mean? I fucked a crocodile, and you'd be like, really? Oh yeah, mate, missionary. And you were like, that's what you do, yeah, mate. And then I go off and I'm like, hey, Sam. Like,
Right.
and you're like, you still sound kind of Australian. I'm like,
He's still
I am
Australian.
kind of. I just never had sex with a croc.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There's enough plausible deniability.
Yeah, so that's where I think he lives.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
No, it was fun watching you guys interact because you're not really from the world of, we're just going to live in this weird character space. Like you kind of like to point out what's going on.
Yeah, it's difficult, and he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to play the game with you when you try to call him out. He wants to stay in the
Right.
character, and
Right.
it's annoying. I'm older. I don't like you two people, man. Like, I don't care about the
Is it
the
tough
gimmick
that,
thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you could controversy, and I'm like, I've been in controversy. That shit's overrated. Depends on who you are. Some people thrive in it. I don't.
It sucks, dude.
People being mad at me for fake shit or anything that I said is uncomfortable to me.
Right. And then you never fully know when somebody says they're mad at you. You're like, oh, should I call them? Or are they just saying they're mad at me for the controversy?
I know.
Or...
Yeah, I just don't like it. I'd prefer to just be less entertaining if that's the case.
Right. Just do your thing. You just
Yeah.
want to do your show.
I don't need the money,
Yeah.
Like, if money sounds cool, but there's a...
Is that because you got used to not being a rich guy? You're like,
Yeah.
okay, I know.
I've accepted it. And I know what I'm here for, I want to help people. I want to do good things, and there's probably less money in that. But I've been in the game where at all costs be the best.
Unless you started being a self-help guru. You get a lot of money as a self-help guru.
Yeah, but that's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
Yeah.
It is bullshit.
So that's where
Those guys are fake too, by the way.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're totally fake.
I've stopped being friends with a couple of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because you realize, like, oh, this is bullshit?
Because it's not fair to the people.
That's right.
You're selling some gimmick juice.
Yeah.
And then you're like, hey, let's check out this new alcohol. It's organic. And I'm like, it's still got alcohol in it, you fucktard. Like,
Right.
How's that work? It's like, oh, it's all natural. I'm like, all natural with alcohol.
Right.
You're like a health guru selling tequila.
Right.
I had a big argument with somebody that did that. He was like, I'm not a health guru. And I'm like, there's no bigger health guru that I've seen on the internet. Like that, just because you say you're not doesn't get you out of it.
That's the other thing. Yeah, they like play with the phraseology.
Yeah.
Well, I never actually said.
No, you have a thing where people pay to go to this thing where you do bowl treatment and yoga and expressive dance. I'm like, you are
Right.
the #1 bullshit artist in America. Like, just because you say, no, I'm not a guru, that doesn't get you out of it.
Horses. Yeah.
I got a horse.
You have a horse?
Yeah.
Rich guys have horses.
You're
doing very well.
I got it for free.
Oh, you got a free horse?
Yeah.
Where do you get free horses from?
My ex-girlfriend at the time, my girlfriend, she has a horse, and I would always go there, and there was this horse that was being neglected by a friend of hers. So I was taking care of that horse and learning the ways of horse.
Sure.
And, I befriended this horse. Me and him became friends. Wow. I would come with apples, and I would wash him and stuff. And I learned to ride him bareback. I don't even use it like and then...
It's because you're badass.
That's not what it is, but sure. It's because I can't afford a saddle.
They're
anyway.
very expensive. They're leather.
Yeah, I was like, man, let's just ride it without a saddle. It's okay. I don't need to buy one of those. And then I posted it on Instagram, and then the girl reached out to my girlfriend and said, I'm not really around for him anymore. Does Jason want to take care of him? Like, he just has to pay for food and board. And I was like, yeah. So
that's your horse?
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
It's probably been like 6 months.
So you've had the horse for 6 months?
Yeah.
How often do you go and visit him?
Like once a week, sometimes twice a week if I'm around. It's comedy shit's taking a chunk out of that, but
look, you got to support the horse.
He knows me. Like, we talk.
You do?
For hours. Yeah.
Does the animal psychic know the horse?
No, I didn't bother getting into that. I got my thing with my horse.
It's weird. You would think the psychic would be able to figure that out, but
I'm telling you, man, I love dogs, I love cats. Like, I'm definitely an animal person, but a horse is another level.
You're connected.
They know you. Like, he
Really?
knows. You're gonna hate this, but when I go there, he knows I'm coming.
He does?
Yeah. When I get there, he's up at the gate, ready for.
Do you wear like chain wallet? He hears the jingle?
No, dude.
Oh, that's how he would know you were coming.
No, he knows telepathically that I'm on my way.
Oh.
Because I send messages that I'm coming.
Telepathically, you talk to the horse.
Like a dolphin, Sam.
That's sick.
Like a big illustrated penis dolphin.
That's
is what I am.
Sick.
Yeah.
So on your way there, you're like, don't worry. What's your horse's name?
50.
Don't worry, 50. Is he named after 50 Cent?
No, she named him. My old dog that passed away, his name's 50, and she had named the horse 50, and it was destiny.
That is destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I ride him all the time. He doesn't run or anything, so that's why I don't really need a saddle. Like, he just sort of trots a little bit because he's older. So we're both very similar.
Yeah.
He walks with a limp. I walk with a limp. Like, he's seen some shit. I've seen some shit.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. So when it's soft, I'll run him a little bit. But if it's harder, I just get off and walk him through the bushes and talk to him about stuff. I kind of realized I was an asshole because I was talking to him the other day for like an hour, and I was like, you know what, dude? You might be my favorite guy to talk to. And then it dawned on me, it's because he's not talking back. And I was like, it's because you don't want to hear what anyone else has to say, you fucking asshole. I was like, well, if I went out with somebody that was very interesting, then that'd be different. But if I say something about a day, because I'm very interesting, Sam.
You got a lot going on, bro.
Right, and if you go, oh, that reminds me of the time I went to lunch with Cheryl, and, I'm like, that's a fucking lame story.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, just listen to my story. It's obviously better.
Your stories don't even need to be remembered.
Yeah.
You can forget they ever happened.
Just nod.
Watch my horse. Watch 50. 50 knows what's up.
But I've learned how to ride him now. Like, I can steer him with my feet and stuff, and I've just learned a lot about horses. Like, dude, my ex-mother-in-law called me and said she was putting a dog down that they had for a long time, because we're still friends. And I was like, I'll say a prayer for him. And I got a little bit sad, and I was just sitting there praying, and then 50 put his chin on my shoulder. And I was like, dude, he's comforting me.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
They know. Horses know shit. They know what you're thinking. They know if you're sad. Like, it's a real thing.
And they're such powerful animals that when they are, like, comforting you, that's a totally different feeling. Like, they're not dependent on you the way pets are.
No.
Because they're beasts.
Yeah. No, we've bumped into each other a few times. I was like, yeah, that'd be bad.
He's winning that one.
Yeah. He got a bit flinchy the other day because I think it was a bobcat out there, and horses can tell before you can.
Right.
And I had to talk to him about it. I was like, dude, do you know how many fights I've won? Like, between you and me, who do you think wins? Like, if we go back to back against a bobcat, that thing is up shit creek, son.
Right.
Like, show some fucking...
Maybe one of you, but the two of you? No.
Bobcat has no chance against me and my horse.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Because you go for the horse, or you go for you, and the other, you got each other's
Either
backs.
way, yeah. Like, you don't want to get kicked by either one of us.
No.
Yeah.
No. Did everything? You weren't affected by the fires or anything out there? In
No,
LA?
it got real close. Pussies.
The fires were pussies.
Everybody is a pussy as far as I'm concerned. Watch out, come to my house. I ain't coming to your house, you pussy.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like it's like your house is in the evacuations. I was like, your mother evacuates.
Nice.
I'm not going anywhere. I got 3 cats and 5 dogs. I got a pool and I got a floaty toy in a cage. And I was like, if it starts going over the house, I put all the dogs in the floaty cage on the pool,
Right.
and my gun and
You're gonna shoot the fire?
no, I'm going to shoot myself and the animals if we're on fire. I'm not going to burn to death. That shit. I heard that's bad.
No, that's real smart.
Thank you.
That's real smart.
First, I will splash us, but if we catch on fire, I'll be like, ah, fuck.
Let's get in the pool.
You guys are all going down, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we'll be okay in here. And the animals are just going like, why don't we just evacuate? And you're like, well, we can't fucking do it now, so
Where are
I
we
don't
going to
know.
go, Sam? Who's going to take my farm?
You said there were pussies. Then why didn't you just stay with them?
Wait, no. Oh, fuck those people. I'm not staying with them. They don't mean it. They don't mean it.
You don't think so?
No, I mean,
I forgot about L.A. L.A.'s different.
Yeah.
L.A. they just say things.
Everybody's full of shit, dude.
Right.
And it's not L.A. Everybody's full of shit everywhere.
You think so?
Stop doing. Yeah, I hate that, man. Everyone with their California this, California that.
Right.
I've traveled a lot, especially lately. You're all full of shit.
You think so?
Fuck yeah.
Not me.
There's a. That's what they say. If a fires are in New York, it's like, hey man, I'm coming over with 5 dogs and 3 cats. Would you be like, yeah man, no problem?
Oh man.
Yeah, you said
I
enough.
think we're,
You've said enough. Yeah.
Oh, because we're just super packed in right now, and I don't know.
Let me get you a tent.
Yeah, I think the backyard's
And a
okay.
park. Yeah,
You can go
yeah.
under the porch, maybe.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it to anybody. I've had a great run,
Yeah.